After receiving money in the state bonding bill earlier this year, alongside of commitments from local governments, project organizers needed one more commitment for the proposed interchange on Highway 10 at Armstrong Boulevard. This week, they got it. The project was awarded a $10 million federal grant, meaning the project is now fully funded.
The federal component is going to be that remaining gap coverage, and so with this Tiger grant, we have a green light. We're breaking ground, so we're excited here at the county.
Construction won't actually start until next spring and is expected to take about a year to complete. The Highway 10 corridor between Ramsey and Anoka was targeted by local politicians for an upgrade after several fatal accidents on the roadway in recent years.
Highway 10, for the volume of people that it handles, has 4 to 5 times more accidents than other highways, similar highways in the state. So when you start having pedestrians getting hit and bikers getting hit and fatalities occurring, we have major problems at that point.
Commissioner Look also noted that if current trends continue, the volume of traffic on Highway 10 will only increase.
It's the fastest growing corridor in the Twin Cities right now. Population's supposed to grow 50% in the next several years, and jobs are supposed to grow by 75% in the next several years. So congestion is not going to wane at any point in the future here, and the congestion that we have now, the highway was built to 1993 standards, so that gives you a little idea of how far we are behind on this.
The new interchange will eliminate a dangerous intersection that is hampered by the placement of heavily used rail tracks.
Those that are familiar with the area, Highway 10 and the railroad tracks converge at that point, and the distance between the highway and the railroad tracks is less than a school bus. And so if a school bus is caught at the stoplight and the arms come down and kids are on that bus, we got problems, major problems at that point. So what this is going to do is it's going to grade separate the intersection so that it becomes an interchange. No interaction with rail at that point anymore. There's no more conflict points. There's clover leaves or whatever the design is going to have, allow cars to come and go freely.
Once the project at Armstrong is complete, the county will look to the rest of the signalized intersections along Highway 10, with the hopes of eventually removing them all. But it was clear to Commissioner Look and others that Armstrong had to be first.
Armstrong is kind of an anomaly in that the tracks and the highway converge, so we wanted to take down that one as that was perhaps the most dangerous. But we will be identifying Ramsey, Sunfish, Fair Oak, and Thurston Avenues as we start to eliminate these stops. And we're working with the city of Anoka right alongside them as the city of Ramsey. Never before, as I understand, those cities have come together and embraced this concept. Highway 10's been talked about for longer than I've been alive, I think, and so it's exciting to see everybody finally saying, okay, let's we may not agree 100% on everything, but as long as we're agreeing together that this project needs to get done, we can compromise and make this happen. Never before has that happened.
For the nearly 40,000 people who travel on Highway 10 every day, the roadway will soon be safer and more efficient after the completion of this project that has brought federal, state, and local officials together. For North Metro TV News, Ben Hale reporting.